This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The superior species in the world of the underwater, the shark. Which is why the most subscribed VTuber ever is a shark. Many underwater creatures have tried to challenge this flat-chested being, but all have failed. Her powers, her voice, her gaming skills, her thing for feet, I don't know what that's about.
I have a foot fetish.
But most importantly, is the fact that she is the cutest shark ever. Makes her defeat all of the underwater VTubers. But seriously, why is there like 1,000 underwater VTubers? Like, what the fuck? Hey, whoa. Sorry. I got a little carried away there. Better stop before I give myself a brain aneurysm. Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Lo-Fi Wi-Fi, and today I welcome you to the first episode of a series I'm starting on my channel. It is called VTuber Lore, a series where we explore the background of a VTuber avatar. We know and love the person who is in the role of this avatar. They give us laughter, smiles, wholesomeness, which brings us the activation of serotonin to our brains. But what a lot of people don't seem to eye on is the background of the avatar itself. With such an interesting design, looks, and features, it's already a character in of itself, with its own lore from Hololive and Gura herself. And with the help of several people to help me find me all the lore I could use for this video. They will be shouted out at the end. So, without further ado, this is the lore of Gawr Gura. I hope you enjoy. Gawr Gura was born and raised in the lost city of Atlantis. Her birthday and age is unknown since Gura has lived for so long that she has lost track of her own age. But she is believed to be somewhere past the age 9,000 and makes her birthday June 20th, which is the day whenever she went to land for the first time and never went back. However, she had no major issues at home. Her family lived pretty well, with the dad working as some sort of junker that made old things reusable, and the mom stayed at home and took care of Gura and her little brother. So, she seemed to have a pretty chill family life. So what about the life in the day of the lost city of Atlantis? Well, from what we know is from Gura herself. She explained that it was a big underwater city that had several types of creature people, like shark people and apparently crab people, along with many others. Now, with the society part of things, it seemed from what Gura said that they lived in a gladiator type of society.
Actually, speaking of sharks and stuff, I was wondering about Atlantis, like how this society works over there. Is it just like, are there laws? Like, you know, like no kicking up the sand or no stealing local rocks, something like that.
That's a good question. It's been a while. There was a bit of controversy. Controversy. It was, oh gosh, 4,000 years ago. I don't really remember what exactly happened, but it did have controversy. Yes.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah. There was controversy. It involved, oh gosh, what was it about? Something about seashells. I don't remember exactly what. But in terms of laws and stuff, not really. There's not exactly, not the same as land. Land seems to have a lot more laws than we did under the sea. I mean, we still had our troublemakers and stuff like that, but for the most part, nothing really too extreme happened. Although the punishment from where I'm from is a lot more intense than land folk. Your guys' punishments are kind of, well, let's just say,
they like cut off a fin and eat it? I've heard of like some people do that. They like cut off a fin and then just like eat it or like make soup.
Where did you hear that? Is that what they teach you here on land?
I heard that from a chat. Chat told me that.
Chat told you that.
Yeah.
I see. Well, chat. I understand now. I see how it is. Okay. No, they feed you to live other sea creatures.
Alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we watch it. Similar to that of, I guess, Colosseum.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that-
one time I watched a guy get well, not a guy, just a person get eaten alive by I think it was a megalodon.
Oh, I was gonna say,
It was a
or
while
maybe it's a
ago.
giant crab, like a giant hermit
Giant-
crab.
We have those giant hermit crabs.
Can I go to?
We used to watch them
Atlantis?
go racing. They go really fast. Yeah.
You wake up like early on Saturday morning and wake up to see the giant hermit crab races.
Ma, Pa! Hermit crabs are racing again!
Now, there are obvious differences between the gladiator times in Atlantis, but some minor ones was clothing was optional in Atlantis, since it usually caused dragging when swimming, and births were very different, depending what kind of creature you were. For example, Gura was born from being hatched from an egg. So with living and being raised into that life, her reason for leaving Atlantis wasn't because of the life she was living. It was something else entirely.
So to answer the first part of the question, no. As it currently stands underneath the ocean, no, you cannot see the night sky very well. But if you swim to the surface and you look up, then you can see the night sky. And I have gone stargazing, and I've seen shooting stars, or is it meteors, or are meteors shooting stars? I'm not really sure. But I've seen shooting stars before, and they're incredible. They are so incredible. I highly recommend that you cause sometimes if you keep an eye on like news, there's probably like a website that tells you when shooting stars will be visible in your area. I highly recommend paying attention to that and seeing a shooting star if you can. It reminds you of it like humbles you in a way. It reminds you that how big the world is out there, I guess. I don't know. I guess maybe where I used to be in Atlantis, seeing the shooting stars used to remind me of the rest of the world out there. It's not just your world doesn't just have to be where you are in this moment. There's so much more out there. And I guess in a would this be self-deprecating way? Self-deprecating way? Not in a self-deprecating way, but you are so small in this big world. I mean that in a good way, as in go out there and see the rest of it, you know? And that's how I feel when I see shooting stars. Yeah.
When you lived several thousand years in the same city, you do begin to wonder what else is out there. When you look at the stars, and eventually, you think about leaving. Escape the small cage that you're trapped in for so long like a bird. Not only was that one of the reasons why she left, but a long time ago, one night as she was looking up at the stars, like her usual self, she was visited by Amelia Watson, who traveled back in time to tell Gura that they would be friends and do amazing things one day. When this special night occurred, Gura knew two things. One, she knew she was going to be leaving Atlantis very soon. And two, she would develop a very close friendship and special connection to Amelia Watson. With those two things was the final step of courage for Gura to leave Atlantis.
Is there like a way I can visit Atlantis, like in a submarine or like a diving suit?
No, it's been gone for thousands of years, unfortunately. But you could possibly visit the ruins, I guess, or whatever's left of it, but there wouldn't be that much.
Soon after Gura left Atlantis to go see the world, Atlantis went into shambles, being completely destroyed. It is unknown what happened to this underwater city, but sadly, it is nothing but ruins. And also, for any curious person that wants to go look at these ruins, it's a little difficult to get to them.
Been gone for thousands of years, unfortunately. But you could possibly visit the ruins, I guess, or whatever's left of it, but there wouldn't be that much. You'd also need a really... You need a really high pressure tank of some sort. Because if you went too deep, your lungs would explode. No, your lungs would crumple and everything else in your body would explode. Your eyes would pop out of their head. It's either one way or the other. Either your lungs will explode, Where they'll get crunched. Because of all the
Crunched?
weight. Yeah. It would be kind of
Damn it.
painful. Actually, I don't think you would feel anything.
Oh. Well, maybe one day when all the water.
Even though she unfortunately lost the place she was born and raised in, her family survived, thankfully, from the aftermath. With that, it would have been a while before Gura would know what happened since she was busy discovering the new things that were on land, a place she had never been before. She was hesitant at first in such an environment that was foreign to her, but with the taste of French fries she tried out of curiosity, she was never going back. With that first random discovery, she then led to many other interests, which other human foods, and also had major interests with video games, Wild West culture, and also many others. We then finally see her now, singing, gaming, hanging with her friends in Hololive EN, where we continue to watch her for years to come. Now that we have her backstory explained, here are some random facts that I couldn't put in the backstory part of this video. They're very interesting, so let's take a look. Number 1. Did you know that Gura's skin does not wrinkle? And this is because she is an underwater creature, of course. Number 2. Gura has gills around her rib area, and also, her species doesn't need that much water to survive, hence why she adjusted to land so easily. Number 3. Gura is mainly picked on for her flat chest. It's actually a very common meme around her channel in the community, but however, as a sea creature, there's a very big advantage around her with swimming wise, so don't feel too bad, Gura. Number 4. Gura has an old scar on her tail that some people believe to be from the Atlantis crumbling, but however, this is false. It's actually just from being stuck in some rocks when she was a child. And lastly, number 5. Gura does not wear pants, which the main reason being is because of her big tail, but also,
If you could get away with not wearing pants, would you?
which in this case, I don't blame her there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the lore of Gawr Gura. This was certainly a fun video to make, and I enjoyed every minute of it. The sources I used to find this lore was from Gura's streams, the VTuber Wiki, and Hololive Wiki on fandom. And also, a special thank you and shout out to Teach Me Histy and Rain with the helping and with the info that I could find for this video. If there was something I had missed or info I got wrong, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll either make an update video or I will do a correction video. I promise. But anyways, that'll about do it for this video here. The next episode I will do on VTuber lore will be on Amelia Watson, so I hope you're excited and stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this first episode of VTuber lore, you know what to do, and if you want to see more of my content, you know what to do there as well. And also, Gura, if you're seeing this, I love you, and also, I got a nice little silly video for you at the end of this video. Anyways guys, my name's Lo-Fi Wi-Fi, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep vibing, everyone.